Alright, welcome back to Jam Millionaire Repair. And it's been 10 days since I had my surgery. I'm feeling pretty good. Not sleeping so well, but one thing at a time. But I have a weight restriction. I can't lift over 10 pounds. So I figure I could rebuild the Vespa carburetor and oil pump and stay within my 10-pound weight limit. So thanks for coming back. Hope you enjoyed this episode. Alright, let's get going on this. Some of the weapons I'll be using today. There's a couple of clean rags, maybe 3 or 4. Scotch Brite pad. Chem dip, maybe. Carbon choke, probably. It depends on how corroded the crap inside the carburetor is. And if it's not that bad, and I could just spray it off into my container here, I'll do that. So the first thing we're going to do is take off the rubber parts. I have a gasket kit, but the only part I got was the seat, the needle I mean. So that's got one of those rubber tips on it. So I'll definitely replace the main jet there. And I don't think I have all the gaskets. Oh, this might be it. So, we're going to keep our fingers crossed. Alright, let's see here. This is the oil pump. And I want to pay close attention to that because this thing's dead because of a lack of oil. And I want to find out what happened with the oil pump. And it is extremely dirty. So I'm going to be taking some engine degreaser, spraying this down, and hosing it off. Get it clean because I don't want to handle that mess. You've seen me do that before. Alright, so I got that kind of cleaned off, but I discovered I don't have the gasket. This is the original gasket, and it's in good condition. I didn't ruin it. And it's raining outside right now, so I really don't care to go out there and clean it off any better. We'll come back to that. Like I said, I don't think I have the gasket kit for this thing, so we may not be able to put it all back together. We'll do one thing at a time. Sounds like a plan. Well, I took a whole bunch of pictures of this before I took it apart, just so I have them. So if I have a reference, let's see here. How tight was that? Let's see. That's about a quarter turn out. So I'm sitting here thinking, why, well, what failed? Obviously, it was starved of oil and seized up the main bearing. So, but how? When I got the bike, the oil tank was full. And this is the main jet. I think the one to the left is the idle jet. Usually, aren't I? This jet right here. And for the life of me, couldn't figure out why or what failed in here. And there was copious amounts of grease and oil on the outside of the engine. So something, it's like the oil line blew off or something, which I have all new oil lines here. So we're going to take that chance. This is your idle jet. Yeah. Use some cleaning. You can take these apart too, and I don't think I'm going to bother. If I get good flow through the jet, like right now I cannot see through this jet at all, so it's pretty plugged up. So I think I'm going to soak them in my chem dip. Yeah, drop it. It's a trap. Okay. That's fine. Yeah, it'll be fine. So I went to the doctor and he told me I had to stop masturbating. I said, why? He says, because I want to examine you. I don't know. I just heard that joke the other day. Little filter here. I do not have one of those. Let me just see if I can. A little notch right here. Come on. Yes, you do. Just like the condom I had in high school. Dried and brittle. Okay. Intake. Trying to find the gaskets as I take them apart here. So I think this. Nope. This one. Yeah, okay. So I don't know which gaskets I have and don't have. So until I do, I'm going to be careful with the ones I do have. If you've never taken a carburetor apart, it's like disassembling a puzzle your mom put together when you were 5 years old and having to put it back together before she found out you broke it. That's never happened to you? Taking apart. I had an Uncle Ed. He was a garbage man. I can call him a garbage man because back in the 70s, that's what you called him. He used to bring me broken radios and whatnot for me to take apart. That was always really nice. I just like taking things apart, see what's in there, clean it, put it back together, and see if you made it better or worse. And today everything's modular. You don't have to do a component repair on just about anything anymore. You know, I used to do a lot of component repair on radios and power supplies and all sorts of stuff. Okay, so this guy is the choke jet. It's under some spring tension here. So I need you to pay attention to see where the screws fly off to. So my first Vespa, and I'm really looking forward to riding this thing. Now the tires on the Vespa are 10 years old. Okay? So this is the front tire on the Vespa. It shows a size 07, is that the year? I'm not sure. HUBF P200 359 DOT made in Italy. There you go, made in Italy. So if anybody could give me a date code on this, that would be awesome. Shoot me a note in the comments. Thanks a lot. And should I replace them? That's the question. But they're like brand new. There's no dry rot or anything going on with them. It was always stored inside so the sunshine didn't just eat them away. Okay, here we go. Where's that spring? Alright. So what you have here is just it's not an injector, it is actually a choke. That goes into the screw here. Screw, that's my word, screw. And the spring puts tension on it. So when you pull on the choke, or release the choke, you can see the slider open up inside here. Like that. So that seems to be all in good working order. Get that spring out of there before I lose it. Alright. So this sort of just hooks right in here, huh? And then there's a little pigtail on the spring to hold things in place. I think the pigtail goes on this end. Alright, something like that. Again, this is a clean it up, make it run. Okay, this one here is, well, good question. Let's take some screws up. I think this is your injection, your choke injection. This is your accelerator. What do I know? I read the book. You could read the book. I think it's waters. I think it's more covering it. So I think this guy just pulls out. Yeah, this is a fuel injection port to allow more gas into the engine for cold starts. It's a choke. You got a little rubber knobby on there, but it seems to move freely. That's the important thing, because these things corrode up and they get jammed in here, and yeah, time for a new carburetor. So I'm going to take this port out. That's in as far as it can go. Alright. I think I'm going to soak this whole thing. Okay, here it comes apart right here. See, it's all that crud down in the bottom. You gotta make sure you get that out. So I think that's all I have to take this apart. Just soak everything in chem dip for an hour or two. I got the new needle if I can put in here, so I gotta take this apart. So okay, so this has a slot on it right here. So that means you gotta push it that way to get it out. They're not usually in there very tight. Come on, baby, I got damn pliers. All right, let's just pull that pin out of there. Come on, baby. There we go. I'll have to test this to see if it floats. It's plasticky, brittle. It looks okay. So we'll find out. Here's that new needle. Do I have that gasket? Does that look right to you? The holes don't quite line up. Dang. Oh, maybe it will. I can't get it off without ripping the damn thing. Okay, good. Take that off. Alright, got that off of there. That side. I think that's all I need to take this apart. I like it. I don't think I'm going to chem dip this because of the rubber stopper. So I'm going to leave that one out. I don't have to chem dip screws. I just got to chem dip the jets and ports. This is the fuel intake. I think I have that gasket. Okay. Of course, I want to chem dip this whole thing. Don't have to chem dip any of this stuff, just to squirt off with the blaster will be fine. That's it. Alright, so I'm going to come back in a few minutes and take a look. It's time to play Will It Float? Alright, see how long it floats. Alright, do you think it sunk? It's been about an hour and 10 minutes or so. Come on, baby. Oh, he's at one spot. Come on, baby. There you go. Alright, we have a floater. Alright. I'm going to take this. Just give it a little agitation. Then we're going to take it all in the house and rinse it with water. Perfect. Right here at the kitchen sink, why not? All right, so it's been a couple of days, and I'm just getting back to this now. I'm going to start with the carburetor body itself, and just start cleaning this thing out with some regular carbon choke cleaner. There's a little bit of sediment in the bottom. The most important thing to remember when you're doing this is wear safety glasses, because every time almost I spray myself right in the face, because you're looking at what you want to hit and it just comes back and nails you right in the face. So put the safety glasses on. All right. Just some loose stuff down in the bottom here. I'm going to go for each of the juts, these ports. And again, don't hit yourself in the face. Oh yeah, that's clear. Okay. Clean. These are probably just screw holes anyhow. And that one hit me right in the face. Every time. Let's go in there and wipe that one out. And now I'm going to take a closer look at the ports. I just double check that I can blast carb cleaner through all the ports. I mean, it looks pretty good. Still got a little junk up in the trunk. My brother is going to come over and help me with the electrical on the Vespa. I still have some limitations on what I can lift and whatnot. So, and doing the electrical on the bike means crawling underneath the bike, and it's not something I'm ready to do. But on the same thought is this Saturday, September 17th, I think it is the Rippon's Septemberfest. And every year they have a motorcycle show. It's a fundraiser for an ice rink downtown Ripon. So it's kind of neat. And I'm going to be there. And I'd like to bring the Vespa if I can. I'll have the Suzuki K11 and the Suzuki GS550 there as well. So let's well, yeah, I know it's short notice. It's only 3 or 4 days away for you, but come on down. I like to meet my people. Yep. Oh yeah. All right, so that looks good. I don't remember how it goes back together. So this will be fun. We're gonna clean the jets here. These are all clogged up. Take the spring off of here. That does not look very well. Come on. Let's just try some of this. The only part that matters is that tip. It's a good seal. Try and go up on the shaft to get the threads cleaned up. That didn't work. That didn't work at all. There we go. All right. I hit that with the wire wheel. You can see how corroded the threads are. Yeah, that worked. Just clean the threads on the wire wheel. This stuff down here with the Emmerich or the Scotch-Brite works fine. I think we can figure out how that goes together, right? I don't remember there being a gasket in here. I'll make sure it all's going in straight. I don't think I need a gasket on this one. Just that one. Look at you. Oops, a little too much. Okay. That seems to work fine. Let's get our spring. There we go. Okay. So I was trying to get the shaft right here inside the spring. It doesn't go there, it goes outside the spring. So these two hook together like so. Maybe I need to turn this. I thought that's how they went. Yeah, like so. So now you have the spring and the shaft slide next to each other. And that works quite well. Does not solve a screw problem. Sure. That'll work. Good. Now, what's the next piece of this carburetor I still remember? We have the new needle. We have a float. The needle hooks onto the float. Drops down into the seat, which I have spent no time cleaning. We're going to go down in there with a Q-tip. That's not going to work. Beautiful. Okay, now we'll drop our float and needle assembly on. Hold it with one hand. This is the moment I knew I screwed up. I wish you didn't lose the damn pin. Son of a bitch. Yep, I lost it. Dang darn son of a bitch. Yep, I found it. Can you see it laying in there? Yeah, nice clean drain. So, do I go at it with the needle nose? Or the magnet? I have no idea if that thing is aluminum or steel. I'm gonna go with the steel. No, it does not pick it up. All right. No, I don't know. Got it. Ha 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 ha. Oh, now grabbed it, okay. Boy, oh boy, you guys sure get the whole package. That was some drama going on there. This project came to a screeching halt. Hey, caramba. All right. Got the pin out of the drain. See if we can get her to go. Come on, baby. There she goes. All right. Probably seen this a million times, but when the bowl is empty, it hangs down. When the gas fills it up, it shuts it off. So I should be able to blow through here like it is right now. Yep. If I hold it up and blow, it's sealed. So that's working properly. There's an order to these things, isn't there? Doesn't quite line up. Shift it a little. I'll go for it. Sure. I just want to remember or refresh everybody's memory. At the start of this video, I'm pretty sure I say, don't do anything you see me do. This is a filter. This is that filter. It looks pretty good. I'm going to just pop her right back in here. You don't know it until you know. So that's just a fuel filter. And here is our inlet. Voila, banjo bolt. All right, if I blow on here, it lets air through. If I turn it upside down and blow through here, I can't blow through it. So the float is working the way it's supposed to work. Yeah, exciting television. All right, I still haven't cleaned out the jets here. These two guys. Mainly because I can't find my little piece of wire that I used to poke through. Trying to read what size that is. Looks like 120 to me. One, 2, 0. So that's a 120. I'm glad I can help you out because I don't know what that means. It's the size of the hole. It lets a certain amount of fuel go through this particular port. Flatten that wire out a little bit. And jam it in there. Oh yeah. The wire is way smaller than the hole, so I'm not damaging the hole. This is a brass thing. All right. Still cannot see through there. No. Ah, there it went. All right. Nothing like good old compressed air. Oh yeah. It's good. Oh! Don't blow it now, Joe. Let's just put that right where it belongs. Here. Get ya. Oh yeah. Gunga. Air fuel mixture. Don't know if it's high or low. It was 1/4 turn out from bottom. Remember where this went? Bottom. A little more than 1/4. I'd probably go, that's your idle circuit. See, it jets out right here. So the more you back this out, the more idle gas it'll get. So, easy breezy. I got this bolt here left. Where does this guy go? Yeah, I think he holds the I think it holds the air cleaner on top. Should be another one then. Where does this guy go? Hey. That's all the way down. It's just like the other one. It was only 1/4 turn. I'll consult other resources. I might have these backwards. Hell, I don't know. I should have another one of these. Here's the fancy bolts to bolt it back in. So, okay. That's my half-ass way of rebuilding a carburetor. I'm going to leave the video off here so we can get back to, I need to clean this guy out. Clean that out tomorrow and get this thing out. I want to take the oil pump outside of here and see what's going on and confirm that it will pump oil to the necessary areas. So, thanks for watching. I did not know this was going to turn into a 10-part series, but I want to get this done and running by Saturday, which is when the Ripon car show is. So hopefully I'll have it there and done. And maybe we can meet sometime. Until then, bye-bye.
Are you done? Knock the shit off, honey.